they are of the actual true realness of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Their ways of, like, we have to unlearn so much, y'all. Like, just everything has just been set up to make us oppressed, make us slaves, freaking lives. Without even realizing it. So, ooh, that was weird. Look at that. Anyway, one meditation not only has helped me release stress and anxiety and really control my consciousness. So now, as people that aren't are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you are easily influenced, and it's just strictly because that's what they want you to be. We're not meant to earn a living. Like, I hope y'all know, as a human being, it is your right to live on the earth. We're not meant to be earning a living. Like, we're not meant to be working to eat, working to sleep, working to have a house. Like, as a human, it's your right to live. Like, that's your right. Like, the universe the universe didn't, like, create humans and be like, okay, hey, somebody needs to run everything and put everybody in slavery. Like, that wasn't the universe's plan. Like, that wasn't the goal. And because humans have become so narcissistic and egotistical, we now have this reptilian fight or flight mindset, as well as this mammalistic, like, dominate mindset, to the point where we can't come together no more. And if they don't have you off of social media or TV, they're doing it off of religion. If they don't get you off of religion, then they're going to get you off of government. If they ain't doing it off of government, they're going to get you off of it. Like, they created all these different things to make us not think for ourselves, basically. So I meditate because meditation, and there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but meditation has helped me not only tap into myself and really realize, like, I'm part of the universe. Like, I don't worship a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't worship a man. I don't worship a human being. I don't wait for a human being or a human spirit to, like, come down and do anything. I more so worship the earth, the universe, the stars, that type of thing. I thank the universe that I'm here and that I'm breathing and that I'm alive and that I'm able to do things. I thank the universe for plants being able to breathe, animals. Like, I'm more so connected to the earth than I am with the religion that they pushed on us. A lot of people are like, oh, well, you don't believe in Christianity still, you're atheist. No. Like, no. Just because somebody doesn't worship a god or a human doesn't make them a bad person or make them some type of atheist. Again, that's the right or wrong mindset that they want y'all to have. They want y'all to have this mindset that you either got to be one way or the other. There is no balance. When in all actuality, you're supposed to be balanced. It's just like with sun. They tell you, like, too much sun can do this, but not enough sun can do this. You have to have a balance. Same thing with food. Too much of this particular food can do this, but if you don't eat enough of this food, it can do that. Y'all not meant to be doing what they got y'all doing. Like, you're just not supposed to be doing that. Naturally, you're not supposed to be doing that. A lot of y'all forget that we come from the universe. Like, but because they have y'all so wrapped up in idolizing people and idolizing humans and idolizing things, y'all don't pay attention to the fact that this is all energy. Like, this is all energy. This is all elements that mix together to create what it did. Like, I don't really know why y'all disregard that. I don't really know why y'all decide not to listen to science when science is truly the only thing that's factual. Everything else is man-made. Everything else is man-made. And this isn't me telling y'all that you can't be Christian. This isn't me telling you that you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't me telling y'all you can't do that, because at the end of the day, y'all gonna do what y'all want. I just want y'all to I want y'all to learn. I'm not gonna say I want to educate you, because I'm not your master. But I want you to learn, and I want y'all to understand you have to think on your own. The King James Bible, that was written by a man. And if you want to go back into history, they didn't want slaves to read, yet they forced the Bible into their brains, right? They would sit there and they would read the Bible to them and have them believing that if they don't abide by this, then this is what's going to happen to you. And the Jesus figure was originally created as, the Jesus figure was originally a white master. That's who they modeled the Jesus figure after, was a white master, which is why there's certain things in the Bible that are worded and said the way they are, because it was meant to keep slaves in slavery mentally, because they knew if a slave could sit there and read it, it'd be done deal. You see what I'm saying? So again, like, that stuff was all stuff put into place to make you not think for yourself and to make you a slave. Like, all that was just meant to make you a slave. Now, I'm not saying that you can't pray anymore. I'm not saying that you can't go to church anymore, because church is a place where human beings are supposed to gather and worship. But you're supposed to come there and gather on a balanced understanding that y'all are all human beings living on planet Earth, and you're worshiping the universe, the cosmos. Like, that's what churches was created for. It wasn't until human, decided to come into that and make it a right or wrong type of thing. Like, you either have to believe in this, and if you don't, I can't talk to you. Like, I got... Like, you know how touchy, you know how we be feeling all touchy when people be like, oh, I don't do Christianity, I'm this, or I don't do this. Like, do y'all know that anybody can create a religion? Because it's man-made. If I wanted to, tomorrow, I could go and create my own religion. Do y'all know that? Like, anybody can create a religion. That's why there's a bunch of them, and not just one. That's why there's a bunch of them, because a man can make a religion. Just like, Anyway, I ain't even gonna get into all that, because people start getting in their feelings and getting all offensive. But I'm not here to offend you. I'm here to more so make you uncomfortable, to make you I'm really here to make you uncomfortable, to make you more so want to learn. That's really what I'm trying to do. I'm not really here to I ain't here to make you mad. Now, if you getting upset, that's because you're controlled. If you're feeling offended, that's because you're controlled. Like, if you feeling some type of way, that's because you're controlled. When in all actuality, that stuff ain't right, y'all. That stuff ain't right. It's sick what they do to us, for real. It's really sick what they do to humans, period. It's sick what they do to all of us. Even you know, I don't know if y'all heard, but they said racism is a mental disease, and it genuinely is a mental disease. I want y'all to know that. You do know that if y'all had more control over your mental brain, you would be able to wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what? I'm not racist today. Do y'all know y'all have that much control over yourselves? I don't think y'all do. And that's why y'all do the things y'all do. And that's why y'all act the way y'all act. You do know you can wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what? I'm not racist. You know what? Black people ain't bad. You know what? White people ain't terrible. You know what? If you're gay, that's cool. Like, you know, like, you have that much control over yourselves. But because y'all have been so institutionalized and it's been pounded into your subconscious brain that you can't like black people, white people, gay people, straight people, mixed people is this, black people is this. And don't get me wrong, I used to think that way too, you know. I used to be real prejudiced. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be real prejudiced. Like, oh, that's white people shit. Oh, that's black people shit. Oh, mixed people is this. Oh, light-skinned people do this. Dark-skinned people do this. Like, that ain't nothing but to keep us ignorant. It's ignorance for real. And joke is on us, y'all. The joke is on us. If only we realized how powerful we are as human beings. Our mental is way more powerful than we give it. We don't use our brains at all. And then y'all wondering why people are the way they are. Yeah, like, our brains can't tell what reality is. That's why, you know, like, I mean, think about it. If you don't believe that you can wake up and not be racist, Think about it. When you was born, you was playing with white kids and you were black. When you was a white kid, you was playing with black kids and had no issues. It wasn't until you was taught that you became racist. So it's nothing but a simple unlearning. Like, yeah, it's a mental disease. People that are racist, people that are homophobic, people that do all that, that's mental, bro. Like, that's mental. Like, what the hell? You know, like, you're not born like that. You do understand that, right? Like, you come out of the womb not racist. You come out of the womb not racist. Like, what the hell? That's taught. That's all taught behavior. And then all they're doing to make it worse is they put it on our TV shows. Every time you see a black TV show, what is it? It got to do something with rap or drugs, or, you know, even with the news. Did y'all know this? And I can tell y'all this because I was actually going to go into news. I actually studied it. Do y'all know that the news, like, okay, so let's say you was from overseas, right? And you looking at the news to try to learn about the U.S. You're only going to see drama. You're only going to see drama. They barely show them anything good, right? And vice versa with us. They only show us what? People hungry, people at war, people fighting, people blowing shit up. You know what I'm saying? So we think that anytime we see somebody that, you know, is from that culture, we think they're terrorists and all this crap because they're feeding it to us on the TV, right? They feeding it to us on the TV. That is why, if it was up to me, I would force everybody to have to visit another country, like in the flesh, and not let social media determine how you look at other countries, and not let the TV determine how you look at the other countries. Like, if it was up to me, everybody will be required to travel and visit other countries. That way y'all could truly understand we're way more connected than y'all think we are, and a lot of us are on the same thing, like dealing with the same things. Even when you go to other countries, they have governments that are doing the same thing, doing nothing but dividing and killing and conquering and dominating. And like, it's sick, y'all. It's sick. The education system in some other countries, same way. Like, compulsory education is not just a United States thing. Compulsory education has been spread worldwide. It's sick. It's sick. It's sickening. But if it was up to me, everybody would have to travel. That way y'all could truly, you learn through experience. When you're in school and the teacher is telling you how to write, how to read, how to whatever, you're not really using your brain to its full capacity because you're being instructed on what to do, how to be, what to learn, how to say. You see what I'm saying? You're being instructed. You're not learning for real. And that's something that, again, this trash education system, and they know it, because do y'all know scientifically, starting at the age of 2, it might be 3, but scientifically, your brain, when you reach about the age of 2, your brain is able to now start picking up things, right? So from the ages of 2, which is why they made it to where at the age of 2, you can start your kid in school, like preschool and kindergarten and all that crap, right? You can start your kids in that, right? At the age of 2, because they know from the ages of 2 to 10, that is the most crucial time for brain development. So if they get your kid into this compulsory education system at the age of 2, guess what? Your kid is only gonna know that information. And that will be what shapes your child to think and act and do the things they do, right? Right. And they know that. That's why they set the ages that you could start school was 2 to 3. And then you stay in school until what? Your 20s? Like, if you don't take a break with college and stuff. But think about how long you're being shaped mentally to think and be like, what? You're not even, like, bro, it's sick. It's sick. And they know it. And they know it because they know science, and they know that nobody wants to pay or care about science. And as long as y'all don't want to pay or care about science, then hey, you'll forever be a mental freaking slave. It's freaking sad, bro. It's sad as hell. I have hope for humanity, though, that one day science will come back into the picture. I really do. I be hoping every single day, like, bro, And y'all be listening, but y'all don't be listening. Y'all be hearing them, but y'all don't be hearing them. Like, everything is a lot deeper than what we're seeing every single day. You know, this government thing, this whole Trump Biden thing, and it's just, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, anyway. So this is kind of what the book is about, though. It's about basically the Order of the Sacred Earth, or OSE. It's basically written by a group of people who are basically making a vow to become everything I just said, one with the universe. You know, worshiping that the universe is your creator. Mother Earth is your creator. You know, the sun, without the sun, there would have been no earth. I just want y'all to understand that. And yet we worshiping a human being. Like, look, bro, without the sun, there would have been no earth. And without the stars and the cosmic dust in the universe, there would be no sun. Like, this is bigger than you worshiping and idolizing humans all day. This is, y'all wondering why stuff ain't working, because y'all not giving the proper worship to the proper things. And then you wondering why shit is all out of whack. The earth is trying to tell us something. And the only way that we can keep this earth here longer is by not only becoming more conscious, but taking care of the earth as well. Like, we are some of the most destructive, egotistical, narcissistic things. And the longer we be that way, it's like, like, anyway, that's what this book is about. Hey, Zarlia, girl. That's what this book is about. Like, I don't even want to get all preachy, because it's going to go over too many of y'all heads, because y'all just are not consciously aware, and it makes me sick. But I'm only saying that now because I'm consciously aware. Now, if you would have caught me, like, I don't know, 4 months ago, I probably would have been on the same BS. But because I decided to sit down and learn on my own and not have some master tell me how to think, how to be, what I gotta like, what I gotta do, how I gotta do it, because I decided to actually sit down and read, first and foremost, black people. And this is to my black people that are on here. Do y'all know that they said about black people, if you don't want black people to know something, put it in a book? Did y'all know that's a thing? If you don't want a black person to know something, put it in a book. And guess what? And guess what? How many of y'all don't read captions on Instagram? A lot of you can't even read captions on Instagram. And you wondering why you're so freaking ignorant.